Hello everybody, it's Tommy and welcome to the tour video for today. That is going to be Beast's Castle. Today we are finally going to get to tour this beautiful castle that I put out a speed build for very recently. Make sure you check that out first if you haven't, linked in the Disney Save playlist down below. But there was a ton of footage cut from that speed build video, so I promised you guys a tour video, and today we're going to be going through every single room and level of the castle so you guys can see all the stuff that was missed. So I hope you guys enjoy today's video, and without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, the first thing I wanted to do was just take a quick little tour around the completed version of the castle, because I really didn't get to do that too much in the original video. In the speed build video. That was a little choppy. Let's do a little smoother one around. So we've got our main gate here that kind of blocks it off from the rest of the town. Two staircases. This portion right here in the front is actually just mostly decorative. It's something that was shown in the castle models and things that I was using to plan this out, so we're not going to focus too much on there's probably going to be a lot of up and down in this video because there's a lot of levels at use here for the castle, so you might get a little bit of juddering with the camera, so I do apologize. We have a door here, which is actually not the main entrance. It's a side entrance to the same location. The main entrance is this door to the side. I explained that a little bit more in the speed build, but basically the way that I worked it out is that this castle has a few different entrances, and it made more sense to have it facing this direction in terms of the layout of the castle itself. And this is really where you can tell what I was saying in the speed build. The castle is broken into three sections. We have this main section right here. We have this tower, which is technically connected to this main structure. They share a corner wall down in here, which you can kind of see. I don't know how that's possible because it's not supposed to work like that. There's actually some kind of a weird dark shadow on the wall. I don't know if you guys can see right here that I cannot get to go away. It's not a column. It is simply just the game freaking out because those two pieces should not allowed to be touching. And then we have this portion right here in the front. This is separate from the other two, and this is where all of the castle staff have their bedrooms, and that I did not go over in the video at all. And then in the back, we have the gardens. So there's quite a bit to go over today. Without further ado, we're just going to go ahead and go straight into the main entrance of the castle. Alrighty, so I'm hoping this is, yeah, alright, this is the first main entrance, the one from the movie. I gotta say, having the floor here does kind of kill the grand feel that this is supposed to have, but it was necessary, as well as that foundation that you can kind of see in the back up towards the top of the stairs. Ideally, it would have been removed, but the game wasn't really allowing me to do that. I really tried my best to take screenshots from the movie and copy pretty much everything in terms of color. So although I typically would not pair this red carpet with the pink, it's pretty accurate to the movie. So, and it doesn't really look all that bad, to be honest. And then we have the ballroom, which I'm so excited for. I think this is so lovely. It's not massive. It's not as big as the one that's being shown in the movie, but this will serve its purpose. And I talked about this in the speed build as well, but the reason that this doesn't have the dome top on it and does have the floor there is because Belle and Beast's room is actually located right above this, and there wasn't going to be enough space to give them that big royal bedroom. Despite how big this castle looks, it's always hard to find proper spaces to put things, and they were going to be able to get their big royal bedroom if I didn't give them this upstairs portion, so I felt like it was a good compromise. This is that other door that I was showing, that front door that comes off of the main staircase when you come up here. And again, this tower, I should have just gone in it really quickly. This tower here in the front, it literally does nothing. It is nothing. It's just an entryway, decorative entryway. I think in the movie this probably would have been connected. Like there may have been some stairs from here to the upper part here, but it just wasn't going to work in our version, my version. So we have a door to each side of the staircase. One of them is actually just to an extra bathroom. I made sure to jam-pack this castle with lots of random seating arrangements, lots of artwork, lots of extra bathrooms and things. Very royal, very high-end. This is supposed to be the version of the castle after the curse is broken, so everything is very clean and gold and crisp and lots of drapery and little tributes to roses here and there. So that's just like an extra bathroom on this level, just so you have it when you first come in. This door over here is literally nothing. It's like a closet, but I figure a lot of places have something like this to like hang coats and things, even a castle. And then if you go down this hallway, oh, it's glitching out. You have two doors. This door on the left is going to be the dining room that Beast and Belle eat in right before they have their ball. It's the one that's like all red. I think in the movie the walls in that are red as well. I opted for the white in here to match the rest of the exterior walls of the castle. That the double red with like the red drapery and floor and everything was too much, but this paint does come in red, so if you want it to be red, you want it to be completely accurate, just switch it. And then if you keep going through this door, we've got the royal kitchen. This is kind of fun. It's like really simple in a way, but it's got a lot here in case you need it. It's big, lots of counter space. I figured like a lot of maids, a lot of the castle staff would need this, use this. It's the main kitchen. It might be the only kitchen on the castle grounds. And this is a big household, so I figured we needed it. And then we've got two doors off of this. The one to the left, additional bathroom. Very similar. You're going to notice the theme with the bathrooms. I'm not going to stay too long in any of them because they're all very similar. They use exactly the same items. The room over here, I figured this was funny, right off of the kitchen, is Mrs. Potts' room and Chip. They share a room. There was nothing, like, there wasn't too many things I really wanted to put in the characters' rooms. Just little hints of who belongs in which space. So for Mrs. Potts, she's got, like, the pink in here. And they've got the teapots. I may replace this with the one from the Wedding Stories pack so that it's the functional one. I just didn't have it at the time of building this castle. I did purchase it recently. I bought it on sale. It was like 15 bucks and I was like, that's perfect. We're going to get that. And then Chip sleeps in here with her because they're kind of like off the kitchen, like in the cupboard. You get it? You get it. It's kind of the same thing. Same idea. Now, that's the downstairs. We're going to go up a level. Okay, so we're going up a level. This is what I was saying earlier. These are those stairs that you go up. I really do wish I could remove, sorry, it's hard to see, this bit here with the railing. But unfortunately, this room was completely not functional without this piece. I don't know why I couldn't get it to delete. I'm not sure if there's a leveling issue in here, but couldn't get it to be removed, unfortunately. So it is there. And then if you come straight in here, there's kind of just like a little seating area. Again, I'm keeping like the theme with the gold accents and the marble walls, like very high end, but pops of red here and there, pops of like royal colors, pops of blue. And then this big entryway is to basically like Beast and Belle's suite. I feel like there was statues here. I wonder where they went because there was definitely statues there. This is the entryway to Beast and Belle's section of the castle. So to the left is their bedroom, to the right is their bathroom. Let's take a look. And this is their gorgeous bedroom. Again, with the royal colors. I tried to make it have a similar style to what his room, what Beast's room was shown to have in the movie. Because he does have his own separate space than Belle, but I decided to combine their spaces for the purposes of like the time that this takes place in. I also got an excuse to use this vampire's fireplace that literally never gets used because of the colors, and I've never used it, I guess. And there's just like little roses and pops of color and the intricacies and like the royal aspects in here. It's very nice. It's very them, I feel. And then if you walk down the hallway, they have their own private bathroom, which is just, it's very similar to the other ones, but it has a little bit more going on. It's got like the double vanity, the makeup station, the tub. There is a toilet tucked in here so that you can have like multiple things going on in here at once. This bathroom's actually shown in the movie, so that does come from the movie as far as that goes. Now you might have noticed when you come up these stairs, there is another set of stairs that leads to the top of this part of the castle. And, oh, it popped us right in. Unfortunately, I'm having another issue in here where the roof is kind of glitching in. I don't know if I'm going to be able to fix that, to be honest. I've redrawn the room a few times. It doesn't bother me too much, but just so you can kind of see that it's there. And this room is small enough, actually, that it might be better suited to just do. We've got this room. This is shown in the movie as well. I believe I based this one off of the scene where Beast comes in from being injured after saving Belle from the wolves, and she is trying to take care of him in front of the fireplace. I think that's this room. I may be mistaken because there's another one you're going to see over here in a second that's very similar. That might actually be that one. But this room was based off of some screenshots from the movie, and so was another one that's going to be over here. So just so you can kind of get a feel for this portion of the castle, this is the layout from above. Again, the kitchen, Mrs. Potts' room, bathroom, dining room, this entire like downstairs area, and then Belle and Beast's room. This is like their section of the castle, and then this is like their private living room. I literally would have even forgotten this, but there's an extra tower over here. The only way to get to the upstairs from their bathroom here is there's a ladder system on the side. I don't know if you guys can see, like right here, there's a ladder system on the side of the castle. And it's intentional that it's that way because there is this living room, which again is based on some screenshots from the movie. And then there's a ladder in here that leads up to what I call the West Wing. So it's kind of hidden away. It would take some serious effort to get up here. It's still like a destroyed, disgusting, cursed part of the castle. And then you have the rose. And you've got the balcony that Beast would like come out on in the movie. So it's still all here. It might not be sitting exactly the way that it's shown in the movie, but it's here. And actually I'll show you this at night because it's pretty neat. It's like all dark and you can still see the glow from the rose. I thought it was neat. And then we'll go to portion 2 of the castle. I'm going to try my best to show this because it's a little bit difficult to show how this works. But basically, when your Sims come up these stairs, they can go this way. If they go down here, you're going to start to see the beginnings of the garden. And this set of stairs, I know it's like tight in here, and ideally this would have all been connected, but because of the way The Sims works, I had to separate them. So these are the little things you have to do. Like this should have just been a hallway, but it has to be outside because I'm not allowed to connect the different heights. There is entryway to the gardens with lots of roses, lots of statues, lots of fountains. Really, really, really wanted this to be super pretty and a little overgrown, but still like very royal looking, and a place for them to walk around and experience nature because they're so high up on this like rock platform area, and it feels kind of like they have their own section of nature that they can enjoy instead of having to go all the way down the stairs and around outside of the castle grounds. This is like a way to have it on the castle grounds. And it's got a bunch of little places to have cute romantic moments. Lots of romantic garden stuff in here. There's also a patio off of the kitchen that just some little like seating arrangements and things. Originally I was going to make this a door so that there was a door directly to the garden, but it just didn't work with the functionality of the castle. Now, if you go, so see again, this is the set of stairs we came down. If you go up this set of stairs, instead of going around to the garden, you're gonna get to Belle's library with the huge bookcases. Same layout and everything, same two colored like chairs, same table, same books. I tried to keep this really accurate because I knew we weren't going to have the staircases in here. So I did cut out the ceiling or the floor above so that you could have this look down into this portion of the library and still have like the upper portion. The stairs to get up there, of course, tucked away in the hallway over here. And here is the upstairs of the library that you can look down. There's a little area over here that has a computer, because I think that with the bigger households and like just thinking about The Sims, you do kind of need to have it, but I used the typewriter looking one. So there's at least one on the lot. If you want to delete it, go right ahead. And then there's stairs over here. They just kind of keep going up this portion of the tower. There's a little landing area if you go up this flight of stairs with the window here where some art is being kept, and there's an easel where you can do some painting. And if you go up one more, there is kind of like a study in front of this beautiful stained glass rose window. Just trying to utilize the space. And then lastly, this tower off to the right here, this is where the castle staff lives. This is all of their bedrooms. You go through this door here. This is their entryway. There is a hallway down here that connects to that little tower that you saw out front where they have their main bathroom. There's another one upstairs, so you don't have to like go up and down the tower to use the bathroom. But the first bedroom here is Fifi's room. And I kept it, you know, like a little darker using their colors. Obviously, that's something I very traditionally like to do, is use the characters' colors in their room. So she wears black and white, keeping with the theme of the rest of the castle though. So same wallpaper, same decor items, a little bit more like vintage glamour though. And she is very appearance focused. So I feel like she would like nice stuff, nice vintage looking things. She likes to do her makeup. And you can't, like, I'm jumping around here because you can't, there's no way to do this well. But the stairs bring you up one level to Lumiere's room. Again, same wallpaper. We've got the candles here, very clearly Lumiere themed. The brown tones instead of like the crisp whites and blacks. Same furniture, but like different colors that I feel like are good for the characters so that everything looks cohesive and feels like it fits within the castle, and it's not overly themed, but you can still tell whose room belongs to who. One level up again, we've got some stairs here. You come up these stairs and we have Cogsworth's room. One shade darker on the wood tones. We've got the clock on the fireplace, some more art. He has a little clock wall. He's got chess, which I feel like is a very Cogsworth thing. His floor actually has a balcony. And another bathroom so that he does not have to go all the way downstairs to use it, because I feel like that's annoying for like game mechanics purposes. But if you notice, he has a ladder in his room, and that's because there was one more space above this that I couldn't fit stairs. But I was like, this is definitely a clock tower, right? Like, this is supposed to be a clock tower. And I think actually my boyfriend was like, yeah, it's a clock tower. Do it off of Cogsworth's room. Like, of course. So we've got the clock. We've got the sundial, which I thought was kind of a funny thing too. So he kind of has like the whole upper floor here. But I think that makes sense, you know, for Cogsworth. And that's kind of it. I'll show you guys from the top view just so you can see these portions of the castle, clock tower, study, Cogsworth, bathroom, painting, platform, library, Lumiere's room, Fifi's room, library. Just so you can get a visual overhead of what's going on there. And then again, the gardens around the back. And that is pretty much all I have to show for the castle. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it lives up to everything you guys were hoping for this castle, because I'm ecstatic. I don't even know how I made this possible, to be honest. It was many a failed attempt to get this castle to look the way that it does, so I'm over the moon, but let me know what you think of it in the comment section below. I do have a Patreon to support the Disney save if you'd like to become a patron. The link is in my description box below. I have special perks, early access, things that you get for helping support me in the save file. Check that out, again, linked below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I do believe we are pretty much done with Henford on Bagley. That's the last build. I still have to wrap this world up and get it ready for launch and do a tour video. But we should have the tour video for Mount Komorebi around the corner here, so stay tuned for that. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will speak to you all very soon. Bye, everybody.